Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. I'm out tonight at a local beach and I've got some peelers, I've got some hermit crab and a few razor clams. That's all the bait I have tonight. There's one target that I'm trying for, and that is a hound. Now, a few have been coming out recently. Nothing particularly big yet, but I'm sure they're on their way. As you can see, I've only got one rod in at the moment. I am going to set another one up now with a new one to be shown tonight. It is the Limitless Continental 4.5 meter competition, and in a few weeks, once I've got used to that one, I will do a review of that as well. But first of all, I will do a review of the Universal Match, probably over the weekend. I got a few soft crab as well, and the other kind of fish that I might catch here is bass, but there's always dogfish as well. Hopefully I won't see any dogfish, and I only see the two species that I really want to see tonight, which is smooth hound and bass. I did go fishing on Monday, but when I got there I realised that I didn't have enough battery on my phone to do any recording, and I did get one bass. I'll show you that photo right now. So what I'll do now is I'll set up a second rod. I've got the beach and pier as well, so I've got all limitless rods tonight. And what I might do on the beach and pier is set up a 2-hook flapper and maybe load it with some of the razor clam and just see if there's a flounder that wants it as well. Maybe, who knows. And on the other one, the new rod, I will put an up and over on there and fish with crab. On this one now I have a pulley, and the 2.0 Mutsu circles, 2.0 Mutsu circle with a 3.0 octopus beak as the main hook. As some of you may well know, smoothhounds don't have massive mouths. On this one out now, I have a single hermit crab. Now, as of yet, I've not caught anything on the hermit crab when I've tried it, but I am told by a very reliable source, which is Tommy Joe, we're on Fishing and Country Life with Tommy Joe, that the hounds go absolutely crazy for it, and I know he's caught a few. So anyway, let's get this second rod and the third rod set up, and let's fish hard tonight. I don't know how much longer I got here, but then there's a second spot afterwards, just on the Cobb in Valley, that I'm going to try that there probably later on when the water's flooded a bit more. So I'll sort rhywbeth arall gleich yn dol. Right guys, here we go. First cast with a new rod. Like I said, it's the Limitless 4.5 meter competition. Casts 100 grams to 220 grams. Let's see how it goes. Paired with a new Achios Air Loop 8. Right, that went out all right. Let's see how this sits in the tide. It's got a Lumi lead that I was talking about in the last video. A 5-ounce one on this one now. Right, loosen the drag on that. Right, we're fishing 2 rods. Now, in my hurry to get out this afternoon or this evening now, I didn't pick up my main lamp, and I've got this one which is fairly faint. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up the rod tips with it or not. But my other one, when I switch on, it just gives me the flashing light. I don't know what I'm doing to this one now. Whether I take the battery out, give the battery a clean, will that work? I don't know. Otherwise, I'm going to be fishing in the dark. I only use this very, very briefly, just to find something in the garden. No, still doing it. Damn it. Can't have a flashing light like that, can I? Oh, hang on, it's come on solid now. Will the other one come on though? That's better. Oh, that's better light. Don't know what happened there. That's a strange one. And again tonight, guys, when I link my audio stuff, it doesn't work. It keeps on coming on its own for some strange reason. So I'm working without audio. Yeah, so I'm working without audio. Equipment's plugged up. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear me all right. Right. So, oh, stop pushing me. Right, I suppose it's time to bring in the first one. That's been out there for a while with the hermit crab on. Tide's coming in pretty quick around me now. So I'll have a quick tidy up around here and get things moved up the beach. Just a bait check. A whole load of weed again. This place can be really weedy. Right, just a whole load of weed on there this time. And that does worry me because on the other reel now, that new reel, I've got 12-pound line going into a tapered 15-pound to 60-pound leader. Oof, not sure about that. Anyway, let's get baited up again A ddech chi'n ôl os yna rhywbeth arall yn digwydd. Right, first bait check on the new rod then. Let's see how this winds in. Right, that was a nice smooth wind in. Picked up a little bit of weed on the way in. Didn't seem to bother it too much. Right, let's get a new bait on this. Let's get it sent back out. No more chydig. Right guys, so I've had 3 casts on each now. And the baits are coming back stripped each time. No bites. And yeah, the tide's coming in really fast here. I think these could be the last cast in this spot. I thought I'd seen some movement on there then. I wasn't. Probably not. Hang on. I did see some movement. Probably weed. Yeah, the bass on Monday was £3.9, about 57 centimetres. And I caught it on this rod, the universal match. Gave a beautiful little scrap in the flowing water of the straits. Yeah, I thought I'd seen some movement there, but I don't think so. This is definitely last chance here now. It's going to get too difficult to fish it. Anything I get would have to come over a whole load of weed. I don't know if you can see that floating weed there now. Maybe a wrong choice of venue tonight. Beautifully quiet. Anyway, get back to watching the rods. I got saucer about like and all. Right guys, I said I thought I'd seen a bit of movement. Have a look at this guys. On the pennel rig, 2 dogs. One genuinely caught in the mouth and the other one on the pennel caught in the pectoral fin. Not exactly what I want. Some people will say you'll use the blank. I'm not bothered about these things, to be honest with you. Why couldn't I have got double shots like this on the breakwater the other day when I needed them in the match? So there we go, there's one unhooked. Back it goes in there. Should find its way underneath the weed now. Yeah, there he goes. I suppose one thing is that is the first fish that I've caught on hermit crab. Yeah, and there's the other hook out. And let's put that one back. Let's find a gap in the weed. There's a gap in the weed by there. And away it goes. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll pack this one up now. Fish this one out. Lovely peeler crab on there. And moved somewhere else. This is not happening. Made a proper mess on that rig. Look at that. Right. I'll get my light on, get this sorted, and get out of here, I think. No more dig. Right guys, so got snagged on the continental stuff. It just wasn't strong enough, it parted. So I said that I was getting too difficult here. So I'm going to go on now and see and fish the cob for about an hour and see what happens. Not hopeful, never caught anything there. Oh, apart from small bass on lures a long time ago. Not much I dig. Right guys, so I've moved now, I'm on the cob. There's one other angler on here, said he's had a couple of whiting and that's it. So a pulley rig that I showed you earlier, I've gone back in with the hermit crab again. That's the only thing about fishing on here. Anyway, so I'll set up the second rod now, the beach and pier, then I'll sort out the new leader on the other one. And maybe fish 3 rods for an hour. High water is in about an hour's time. So this place usually fishes 2 hours up and an hour down, something like that. We'll see what happens. Saucer of birth like and all. Right guys, when I fished the Straits the other day, there was a bait like that that got me that bass. Let's see if we can do it again. Fishing it on the up and over, but really I'd like to see a hound. No more dig. Right guys, that's big soft crab bait I put out. Been getting little rattles on there now. It does look like whiting playing with it though. Or it could be little eels or something pecking on it. Not what I want. I want something with a big mouth. Definitely been pecked at. Let's put it down for a bit. we'll see what happens. Not holding out much hope for here, to be honest with you. Like I said before, I've never done very well on here, ever. No, chydig. Right, so I've put a new leader on the Akios now, and what I've got now is a 2 up, 1 down, size 2 hooks, and I'm trying a little bit of razor clam on each of them. There might be some flounders in here as well, and there's some good ones in here as well, I'm sure there are. That one that I was having a bit of a bite on, and that big soft crab, I had one pulled down there and just away and pulled into it and nothing. So I've left it there, get this one in, and then I'll have a look, see if there's any bait left on it. No, right guys, so first fish on the new limitless continental rod, and can you guess what it might be? Yeah, there we go, it's a dog. So that's the 3rd dog of tonight. Seems to be, that's all that I'm catching at the moment, apart from that bass I had on Monday on the size 2 limitless on razor clam. I'll get it out again at the top of the tide now, so if there's any hounds here, this is about the time. Right, let's get this fish back, let's get it baited up again, and let's go back out. Right guys, so this is what I'm doing with the razor clam. Don't know if I'm doing it right, I've never not used it very often before. Anyway, so I'm just getting it like that, threading it up onto here, bringing it out through the flesh, cutting a bit off, and then just lash it on with the cotton, elastic, whatever you want to call it. Bit disappointing that the first fish on that rod is a dogfish, but there we go. It's nice to feel the fish on it. Very nice action on it, guys. Like I said though, I will use it a few times and then do a review. I didn't even see a bite on that one, because what I did was I'd been down over there, went to talk to Adam, who's down over there, and came back and my line was, well, on the floor basically. So it slack lined me, but it hooked itself. Right, let's try it again, just in case there's a nice flounder or something that wants a bit of clam. No more chydig o ge. Right guys, so last baits are in the water now. I've got a whole peeler on one, hermit crab on the other, and 3 bits of the razor clam on the continental. It's very, very quiet. And to be honest with you, I can start feeling that coldness in my fingers now too. It's not been a total blank, it's not been the fish that I want, but I'm out, I'm trying. Caught a few fish. And there's always that chance that we can get the target with these 3 baits that are out there now. Doesn't have to be big, although that would be a bonus. And yeah, so what I'll try and do is Might go back into the streets again, maybe after school tomorrow. See if we can get some more crab, and then try another spot a little bit further up the coast over here that I haven't fished before, but I know can produce some nice hounds from time to time. So like I said, this is the last casts now, and then I'll be getting home, and I'll speak to you again later. Don't forget guys, if you do like what you see, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and I'm pretty sure I'll be back on the decent fish again not so long. So if I don't catch anything else here now, what I'll do is I'll speak to you again when I get back home. Fish on here, don't know what it is yet. Ooh. There we go. Coley. There we go guys. Coley on the peeler. Whoa, come on, steady on that. There we go. Right, let's just put that down by there for now. Let's just have a quick look at how this peeler's looking. If it's not too bad, I reckon I can get one more cast out of that while I'm packing everything else away. Right, so that's a little bit better. No, and another fish on now guys. I think it could be another Coley. On the same crab as well. No, no, it's not. All my days is a hound. Yes. Hound. Yeah. Yes, guys. Let me turn the lights out. Not a big fish at all, guys, but Brimell, it's the target that I was looking for. Last cast as well. I am going home though. Right, there we go. On the same peeler as I had the Coley. Right, let's get a photo for the specimen hunt and get it back. Yes, it's in line, ydy. Bloody hell, there's only giving me a hook back. There we go. Yeah. So, puts me level with K now. Eh? Right, let's get the photo of this, get it released, and get everything packed up. Right guys, not the biggest, yeah, show you again. Not the biggest one, but It's the first one of the year, and it is what I came here for. Yes, get in, boys. Right, I'm happy now, guys. That puts me on 27 species for the year, same as Kay. I'll see if I can get out this weekend, get into the inland sea, and see about hitting some garfish. Kay had one there earlier in the week. So anyway, quite happy. I can go home now. No more chydig. Right, guys, another session done and target achieved. Takes my species list now to 27 for the year, and I'm level with Kay at the moment, so that's good. It wasn't easy though. Again, not one of those action-packed kind of sessions that we all like to have. If you're still with me, guys, thank you very much for sticking with me and watching this one all the way through. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done already. It's much appreciated. Next session, maybe like I said earlier, try and go in the inland sea, see what I can scratch around for on the inside, down the sides, and possibly try and get a garfish. They are there already, so that's a possible way of doing something this weekend. Don't forget, guys, the merch is available. Yeah. And you'll see how to do that at the beginning and the end of every video. I don't know what the audio was like. I hope it was good. I hope you could hear me. Eventually, the audio equipment did start working, and hopefully that was better then. So, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your lines tight.